everybody, my name is Sasha, this is Wendy, and today we're going to show you how to draw ice cream. First, we're going to need our paper. Next, we're going to need our pin. Thank you, Wendy. I'm excited for this one. I love sweets. Sweeties don't quite like me, but I love them. So to draw our lovely cup of ice cream, we are going to start with the bottom part and work our way up. So at the very bottom, we're going to draw a slightly curved line for the bottom of our cup, like so. And on each end, we're going to draw a nice straight line at an angle going out very slightly. Remember, we don't want to make it too tall because we want to fit everything else up at the top. All right? Now, from here, we're going to go ahead and draw in our first little scoop of ice cream. So we're going to draw a nice curved line all the way across and then curve it again to the top there. And our ice cream is melting. Oh goodness, we've not eaten it fast enough. So we're going to come at the corner here and we're going to draw nice little curved lines going down like little raindrops. You're going to come back up, curve again, come back down, maybe longer this time, curve. Now when you're doing your curves, you want to come out a little fatter when you get down to the bottom of our little melted part. And then when you get closer to coming up to the top, you want to come in a little bit more towards the middle. So see how it goes around and back in. So it's a little thinner, a little thicker. Okay? And you want them to all be different sizes, different lengths. So maybe I bring this up a little bit taller, make a small one, middle one. Maybe I don't come up as high. Make another curve, I come back down nice and low. Remember, come back in a little bit. Curve out and to my corner. So, curve at the bottom, curve at the top, curve at the bottom, curve at the top. All right, all different sizes. And we want to make it look like this part of our ice cream is sitting on our cup. So right in here, we're going to draw little lines. So it looks like it touches the top of our cup and now it's melting. And we want little spaces in between because there's just a little hint to show that yes, there is the top of a cup. Now before we draw the sides of our second ice cream scoop, we need to go ahead and draw in our top right here. So our whipped cream. So at the bottom of our whipped cream, we're going to leave a space here. We're going to draw 3 little bumps. I guess not very little. We're going to draw 1, 2, 3. And then from the top of this, we're going to draw a curvy line. We're going to curve down and up and out. And then from here to here, we're just going to draw a solid, nice curved line connecting them. So from the top, nice curved line connecting them. From the top here to each point here, we're going to connect with a curved line. So we're going to curve and we're going to curve like so. And we want to give a little more detail. So we're going to do little stripes inside each one and then going to curve with our direction of our line. So go in the direction of our line like that. And you're going to do your stripes. I like them in the middle. If you want to try something different, please do so. Remember, these are your drawings, even though I'm showing you how to do them. You can make them your own. I have 3 lovely little stripes. From here, now we can make the rest of our ice cream. So we're going to do lovely curved lines on either side. So nice curved line. Nice curved line. And we have the second scoop of our ice cream. Now we always do cherries on top, right? So for our cherry, we're going to put it right in this little section right here of our curve. And we're going to start on the side here. We're going to do a nice curved line up. We're going to curve around and we're going to come back down. Do a little curve up. So nice big round line, and then it's going to come down a little bit and back up. Now the next line is going to start not here, but over here. And we're going to do a nice curved line. So you're going to curve down, you're going to come up, around, and back down. So you want this little gap right here. And this makes it look a little more 3D, like it's a little more rounded. For our stem, we're going to draw a nice round line as tall as you want. We're going to do a little curl. And we're going to go from thick to thin. So we're going to do another curved line following, but we're going to get thinner and thinner and thinner until we get to the bottom. So follow, 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 and then get thin, 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 thin. Boop. Like so. Now we have a lovely cherry. We're going to give it a lovely little shine. So we're going to do a curved line right here. It's going to be a curved rectangle. And another little curved square. And now we have a little bit of shine. Now we're going to put a little more tasty treats inside. So at the top here, anywhere you like, we're going to draw a little swirl. Now I'm not going crazy. I'm not doing lots of little swirls. I'm just starting in the middle. I curve around and up. So it's almost like a little number 6. From the end, we're going to draw a nice straight line down. From the end of this curve, we're going to draw another straight line down. And wherever it hits, it hits. If you've moved yours over a little bit and it comes down this way, that's perfectly fine. Now to make it look like it has an inside, we're going to find the tip here and we're going to draw a line going straight to that one. So don't draw through it, just stop right there. And at the end of this curve, we're going to draw another straight line going down like so. And now it looks like it curls all the way around. You can add in stripes here if you'd like, but remember they're not straight lines. We need to follow the curve of our top line. So follow the curve, curve, wherever it stops. We're going to do one more of these over to the side. So I'm going to do the same thing again. Little number 6 shape. We're going to draw a line going down. And this time I'm doing mine at an angle. So I'm going to have it come in a little bit. You can have it come straight down, but I like things to overlap a little bit, make it look a little more realistic. And again at the end, straight line, straight line. This time you can do lines that are curved but at an angle. So it's a little bit different than this one. And now we have the base for our little sweetie. Alright, a little ice cream cup. You can decide what type of sprinkles you would like to put in yours. I will draw the ones that I have. And then I will draw a circle and I would love to see what you put on the inside. Now our circle is a little difficult because we do have things in the way. And we don't want to draw a little one. We want a nice big circle. So you're going to start from this one. We're going to draw a nice curved line. And stop. Pretend like we're still drawing our circle. It looks like it's going to start here. Do a curved line. Continue our circle. And there we have it. We're going to draw one more line inside. Make a nice little outline. And I would love to see what you put inside. Now, as for our sprinkles, we want to make sure that they're not just little shapes here and there. If you're doing hearts, like let's say we have a heart sprinkle, my next one I want to space out and I want to draw it in a different direction. So maybe this one comes down. Maybe this one comes down to this side. And the reason I want them to be in all different directions is because when you drop sprinkles, they don't all drop in a line, right? And they don't all drop with all the little heads straight up. They drop and they land in all little places in all different directions. So that's why we want to make sure ours are the same. So I'm going in and I'm moving mine around. Now if you have two that are in the same direction, that's fine. Try and move things around as best you can. And if you want to, for an extra little challenge, you can have little pieces coming off from the sides in some of these areas. So some of your sprinkles are cut off. Same thing goes for a different type of sprinkle. I'm going to do the little ones that are rectangular. And they're going to go in different directions. Like so. And I'm moving them around. I'm leaving nice lovely spaces and gaps. Like so. At the bottom of our ooze or our melted ice cream, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add a shine. So we're going to do a curved rectangle. Maybe one right here. You don't have to do it on every single one. Maybe do a square on that one. Like so. And there we have it. Our little cup of ice cream. If you would like, I would love to see what you can come up with here in the middle. And then you can also add in a little bit of detail right at the bottom here. Like so. Thank you everybody for watching our video. We hope to see you soon. Until next time, I'm Sasha. This is Wendy. Bye-bye.